Hey there, I'm Shielzy, and this is Dredge. Now, you may be fooled into thinking that this is just a simple simulation of a fishing game, but I mean, look at the imagery here, right? It's kind of rocky shores. There's a lighthouse spinning around. It's kind of dark and eerie. The music's like super mysterious, so I think there's going to be more to this game than just simply fishing. Let's dive in. Dredging the depths. Okay, so we're in some kind of like boat, sailing into what looks like a storm. Angler wanted. Is that us? Have we taken a job as an angler? Oh no. Was that us? That's not a great way to start a game. Dredging the depths. What is dredging? I don't even know what dredging means. I'm liking the cute art style. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. This guy looks like, I don't know, like might be nice because he's smiling, but he looks like he might be dodgy as well. So we'll just have to see.
Welcome to Great Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse, you idiot? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. What do the colors mean? Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out of there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light.
This voice is not something I'm going to be able to keep up, by the way.
Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you.
Okay. that sounded intense. I mean, I probably made it sound a bit more intense than it actually is, but that's fine. That's me. We've got some flashy symbols. We've got a tab symbol, and we've got an undock symbol. I thought our boat was broken. Have I missed something? Let's tab. So, got some kind of boat. Boat speed, 24 knots. Fishing speed, 85%. Lights, 0 lumens. Catchable fish types, coastal. Okay. I assume this means we have sustained no damage, but we could only sustain 3 damage. We have... This is kind of cool, like a like slot system type thing for inventory. I like that. We have a basic fishing pole. The install time is 2 hours. Status is operational. The fishing speed is plus 35%. Okay. And it catches coastal fish. Splintered and fragile. This rod is only capable of catching the smallest of fish. And then a little engine. A peculiar engine. Install time also 2 hours. Status operational. Speed plus 14 knots. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. But at what cost? Cabin. So pursuits. Gonna be our like journal thing. Core pursuits. A fresh start. Catch fish for the day. Met the mayor of Greater Marrow, who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Warned me to be back before nightfall, though. Said something about fog. Bit dramatic. The mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can, then head back to Greater Marrow. Okay, I wonder why we can't stay out after dark. There's that mystery we were talking about. Something going on. And then we've got a map. Okay. Greater Marrow. Got some dots. Got some dots. We've got some... I mean, it looks to me like this is an archipelago, or however you pronounce that word. We've got Twisted Strand up in the top left here. We've got Devil's Spine, Gale Cliffs, and the Stellar Basin. Okay, I don't think there's really much I can do with that for now. Messages in a bottle. No messages. No notes. 0 out of 10 and 0 out of 2. That imply that like, I can only hold 10 messages and only 2 notes? Or is like there are only 10 messages in the game or 2 notes in the game? That feels weird. And then an encyclopedia. Okay. So these are like different types of fish. Coastal, shallow, oceanic, abyssal. Abyssal? Isn't abyssal like demons and devils and aberrations? Teeth. Hadal? Hadal doesn't sound like a fun word. Oh, what is that? Mangrove. Okay, they just look like sharks. Volcanic. Crab. Okay, cool. So that I mean, this looks like fun. We get a little bit of information about the different things that we can catch. And there's different areas where different things can be caught as well, maybe? Who knows? Exotic aberrations. How very exciting. Okay. We will read through the encyclopedia stuff when we catch things. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Cade, I've watched you play games before. You've said this at the start of the game that you're going to read through the encyclopedia and the help and stuff like that, and then you never do it. Well, this is my promise to you. I am going to do it this time. And I promise to myself. So I feel like I miss a lot of stuff when I don't read through things. I think all that's left to do is this undock thing. But I am a little bit nervous. 6 o'clock in the morning. Move forwards with W. Use S to reverse. Turn with A and D. So that feels pretty basic. Pretty standard. Rotate the camera with left and right. Adjust the height with up and down. Oh, okay. How interesting. Move to a fishing spot. Look for splashes on the surface, then press F to start fishing. Okay. What have we got here? This look like fish? This look like splashes? Let's try here. It's F. Also, it looks like time doesn't seem to go down or go up. Time doesn't seem to go up unless... Time doesn't seem to move forward unless we are, like, moving our boat around and doing stuff. So this is disturbed water. Stock is high of coastal fish. And we've got a fish symbol. Okay. Start fishing. Press F at the right time to reel faster. Oh, okay. Interesting. We've caught a blue mackerel. 10.10 centimeters. Condition is fresh. Coastal fish. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Okay. Cool. Stock's gone down to medium. Okay, so seems like we... can like drain the stock. I wonder if we can empty the stock. I wonder if the stock replenishes. I wonder if the stock is random every day. Who knows? Let's just fish some more of these. I am going to be good at this game. So we got another blue mackerel. Is that all we're going to find here? Because this blue mackerel does look like that picture there. So I am feeling like maybe we found a blue mackerel spot. The stock is still medium, so we will keep going. Stock is now low. I think I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it there because I don't know. Let's see if it replenishes. It might not replenish. It might just stay at low. Ooh, that was a tricky one. Okay, so it does seem to be staying at low. Let's get one more of these and then we'll move on. Depleted? No! This spot has been depleted. I hope it replenishes. Okay, so we can deplete stock, fish. So let us go. Can we interact with the boy? It is shiny. Oh, I can. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. The gloom of the night. Okay, let's go. Oh, let's try not to crash it and stuff. Let's go over to this little fishy pile here. Do some fishing. Disturbed waters. Oh, this is a shallow. I don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. So we don't want any shallow bits. How about this one here? Is this going to be coastal? Oh, that must be what that symbol means. It means I can't fish there. Okay, good to know. We're learning. I like the music in this game. I like the art style and I like the music. Hook. So hook means we can fish, which is good. Disturbed water, medium, coastal. Let's start fishing. Oh, it's a different shape. So maybe a different fish? Either a different fish or it's a broken blue mackerel. Oh, we've got 4 little dots. Cod. Thank God you're here. Okay, so we've caught a cod. 68 centimeters. Much bigger fish. Plentiful and basic. Although it does say there's low stock left. I am not going to keep fishing here. I'm going to leave it because what I don't want to do is accidentally deplete all of the fish in the bay. Because, you know, it might be one of those things where if I deplete it, it's gone. If I bring it down to low, maybe it'll restock. I don't know. I'm going to find out. And, you know, it's sustainable, isn't it? We're all about sustainable fishing in Dredge. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Okay, that's good to know. Feels like the water gets quite deep down there, so I'm going to assume that those 2 bits there are maybe like ocean fish. So I'm going to have a go at this one here. Oh, can't fish here. Shallow. Okay, bummer. That's fine. I'm tempted to go over to this other buoy here. And to see if, like, I get a different message on different buoys. Although this isn't shining. Okay, so we don't get different messages on different buoys. So we don't need to do that. Are these like sharks? These are definitely going to be ocean fish, aren't they? Look how deep that water is. Yeah, oceanic. Cool. I do not have stuff for oceanic fishing. A message in a bottle. What? Yes, I do want a message in a bottle. Of course I want a message in a bottle. Let's collect it. 20th of August, 1927, added to cabin. Okay. Interesting. Let's have a look at this one. Is this going to be... Is it too close? Is it going to be shallow? Oh, wait, no. That looks like planks of wood or something. Shapes in the deep. Shapes in the deep. Eh? Wait a minute. Oh no, that's just my boat, yeah? That's just the shadow of my boat. I was thinking, wait, is that like a shipwreck down there? But I think it is just like the line, the shadow of my boat, so that's fine. Dredge. What does dredge mean? I'm gonna look dredge up at the end of this session. Shapes in the dredge, but we can't dredge. So it's got like a double barrel spinny wheel. That'll be fun when we get a dredge. Now, I don't know what we've checked out and what we haven't checked out. Let's try and check out this fish here. I think it's going to be ocean, but you never know. Oh, it's fish! It's a high stock amount of blue mackerel again, I think. Let's give it a go. Okay, still high. That's good. Let's go again. Oh! What does the yellow thing mean? Trophy! I caught a trophy. So is that like a bigger fish? 19, 13, 15, 18, 27! The biggest blue mackerel anybody has ever seen. It's practically worthless, but it is a trophy. Maybe we get something special for being a trophy. Who knows? We've still got medium stock, so we're going to fish again. Now those trophy fish, I wonder, are they... Like, does this spot always have a trophy fish? Or is it just random? When you start fishing, you have a random chance of finding a trophy fish. It's probably the latter, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking. It's probably the latter. Okay, and now we're low. So we're going to leave this one as well. I want to leave them all at low until we know for certain that it doesn't replenish. Now, I think that was a shallow fish there. Ooh, 518. Which means it's going to start getting dark soon. So I don't think I've got time to go and fish over in other spots. Over there. And I think I've fished all of these ones. So we might just have to head back. Because we have been advised not to stay out after dark. And, you know, I'm a good boy. And I have just seen some sparkly shininess. There's nothing here. Oh, select your lights by holding E. Then toggle them with the right trigger. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've got spyglass. Get a closer look. Can identify fish spots at a distance. That's exciting. Foghorn, a loud horn. Make your presence known. Lights, light up the night. Stronger lights lessen the effects of panic. Huh. And then toggle on with that. Oh! There was another message there, but I missed it, so that's fine. I'll read it when I'm editing. Let's have a look at this thing. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Oh, cool. That was like a bit of a poem-y type thing or something. Okay, let's head back, because it is getting dark. What is that eyeball? What is that? So I've got some weird thing there. I've got some eyeball at the top of the screen as well. Any other weird nonsense going on? Got a glowing something over there. Oh yeah, it's back. What is that, man? Creepy, creepy, creepy. Okay, let's go back. Let's dock. Let's do our thing. Oh, I've got to hold it. Well, that's cool. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby.
Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat.
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own.
What's the catch? What's the catch, Mr. Mayor?
I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Why does that eyeball keep moving? It's creeping me out.
Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town.
Okay.
So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied, understand?
Where do I sell the fish? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Where do I sell the fish?
Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours.
Why is he open at all hours? Does he have an assistant? How can he be open at all hours? Surely the guy needs to sleep.
Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh.
I wonder if that guy's not creepy at all, and I'm just making him seem creepy by doing the voice. Tab or fishmonger? So the tab I think will just be my encyclopedia and stuff. So let's do that now. Let's just do that now. We're here. A fresh start. Oh, so I caught a fish and returned to the dock. The mayor has asked me to sell what I caught to the fishmonger. Let's do that then. The map, it's fine. Nothing's changed. Messages in a bottle. Yeah, let's have a read of this message. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of on the rod. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Don't we all? Okay, cool. So those little messages, and it's 1 out of 10, so maybe there are only 10 in the game. And yeah, they're going to give us just a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of side story, just lore, fun stuff, maybe. Right, encyclopedia time. Okay, so blue mackerel, coastal fish, we caught it 9 times. It's practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger, we know this. The marrows, dollar, ooh, we don't know the dollars. The biggest one we've caught is 27.5 centimeters. Maybe this means you catch it in the day. You need a rod and a trawl. A rod or a trawl? Or a pot? I don't understand that bit. That doesn't make any sense. Aberrations. Ooh, spooky, spooky. Are these like different versions of the blue mackerel, but like, you know, mutated in some way or something? And then we've got the cod, found in the marrows. Don't know the money. 68.6 centimeters. Is this like an average? No, It must be the biggest we've caught, mustn't it? Because this is the biggest one we've caught of the mackerel. Surely that's not the average. So yeah, this must be the largest mackerel, the largest cod that we've caught is 68.6 centimeters. Found during the day, and we can get it with a rod and a trawl or a pot or something. And then aberrations. Okay, cool. So that was just that. That was just those two that I found, wasn't it? Nice. Nice. See, guys, I do read the encyclopedia and stuff. Okay, so it's telling me to go to the fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the... You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. He does look a bit downcast, doesn't he?
You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found one so fast.
What happened to the other one? No, but it's polite to ask names first, so let's just go with what's your name?
There's no sense getting familiar. You'll be on your way like the rest of them soon, no doubt. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you've got. Stale. Oh, it's gone stale. Ooh, okay. We can sell it for $5. I mean, I don't really think there's much else we can do with it, so we'll just sell it. Ooh, this one's fresh, 15.9. We can get $9 for it. That's pretty good. Another fresh one, $9-ish, $8 here. Ooh, $9.64. That's a big mackerel. Our cod, $16. It doesn't feel right. It feels like it should be worth more. Maybe cod's just not as tasty or something. It is it does say it's basic, doesn't it? And then we've got $8 here, $10 here, $12 for the trophy fish. Feels like I should get more than $12 for a trophy fish. Oh well, only so much you can do. And then $9 for this one. What do these symbols mean? They weren't there before, were they? Is this where we can, like, build stuff? So this is, we can put another engine here. We can get a bigger rod here. We can get another rod here. Maybe this is like a headlight or something. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it?
A research part. A curious-looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Well, luckily I'm at a dock.
Whoa. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit.
Okay, thank you, creepy mayor man. Ship loan repayments, $35.65 remaining. Cool, that's fun. Let's have a look at this shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. By what? Jaws. Is this game about Jaws? Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. Oi, oi. So plan ahead. Okay, cool. So we've got some like rods and stuff that we can buy. So a simple skimmer. It takes 2 hours to install. I wonder if we can install things like overnight. And also I wonder if we need to sleep or if we can just like spend all night installing things and all day fishing. Do we need to sleep in this game? I don't know. I'll be a bit bummed if we don't need to sleep. Or if it has no impact on us. It did say something about stress or panic or something. Huh. Interesting. So a simple skimmer, plus 10% fishing speed. Oh, and we can catch shallow fish. So that might be worthwhile. A lightweight rod suited to catching fish that live in the shallows. A small spool makes for limited reeling speed, however. Oh, a spool. What's a spool? Is that the spinny roundy thing? I don't know. I don't know what a spool is. Or we can get a weighted line. 3 hours to install, plus 40% fishing speed, and it also catches fish in the shallow. Strengthened lines can catch larger and deeper fish. And we'd be able to catch them quicker. It's twice the cost. We have enough space for it. It almost feels like maybe we want this weighted line. Because then we'll be able to catch fish quicker. But we haven't got enough money for it. But let's see. We don't need to get this yet. All right, we can just keep going with the coastal fish. A rusty outboard engine. 2 hours to install. Speed 10 knots. So does that just add on speed? So if I bought this, I think what it would do is just add 10 knots to my speed. So I'd be at 34. An old rusty engine. Won't get far with this. Okay. Trawl nets. Ooh, and lights. Wonder if getting a light is worthwhile. Oh, they're expensive. Wow, they're expensive. A cracked bulb. Gives us 500 lumens. I have no idea how much that is. Range is 10 meters. Or a cloudy lens. 750 lumens and a 20 meter range. Makes a decent effort at shining through the gloom. Cracked bulb, better than a candle. Just. Okay, that's fun. I don't think we're actually going to buy anything yet. Because I'm tempted to save up for this weighted line. Although, if I got a simple skimmer, I'd be able to catch shallow fish, like, tomorrow. Which might be worth it because we are running out of coastal fish. I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy it. Can I spin it around? I can! Oh, it's very exciting. So I wonder if I could install this here and then install that one next to it. Let's do this one first. Let's put the simple skimmer in first. Oh, I've got to hold. Okay, so we've installed that. Can I move this? Uninstall. Oh, is it going to take me another 2 hours? Maybe I don't bother doing that then, if it's going to take me another 2 hours to do. Okay. That's it for now. Okay, so we've done the shipwright, we've done the fishmonger storage. Oh, okay, okay, I can store some stuff. Cool. Oh yeah, research, that was a thing that we had, wasn't it? So we have one research part. Flexible fishing pole. So we could research a flexible fishing pole. Spend 1 times gear. And this catches coastal and shallow. Oh, and is this telling me it takes 2 cogs? And then this thing only takes 1 cog. A hydraulic rod. Fishing speed is plus 50%. Mechanically assisted reels allow the catching of significantly larger species. So we'd be able to catch ocean fish with that. I'm just thinking about like space on our boat as well. At the moment, we would have to... Oh, I see how this works. If I get both of these, that fits in my boat because I've got a 3 long slot and I've got a 4 slot. So I think my boat is designed to have these 2 on it. And then we must at some point get bigger boats because these 2 fishing lines here, they would not fit on my boat right now. So we must get a bigger boat at some point. Engine. Okay, yeah, and we get bigger engines as well. Okay, that's fine. An improved outboard engine. Efficient propeller design makes this a reasonable engine for those on a budget. Okay. And then we've got pots and nets, but we can't get to them. I don't know what to do. Engine? I don't really know what... We could go faster and maybe further, but we nearly filled our boat yesterday. I don't think we need to be going faster at the moment. I think we need to catch different types of fish. Really, I want to be able to catch ocean fish. And I wonder if... Can we store fishing rods? Can we just like one day decide, you know what, I'm going to uninstall whatever fishing rod and I'm going to put this one in so I can go and get some ocean fish. Then we work towards getting this flexible fishing pole so that we can have both. I think I'm going to do that. Volcanic. Mangrove. And then these ones I can't get. Okay, that's fine. Let's do the ocean one then. Let's get a hydraulic rod. Mechanically assisted reels allow the catching of significantly larger species. I've read that before. Gotta hold it. Research complete. Hydraulic rod now available in stores. Go and have a look. If any of your equipment stops working, head back here for repairs. Okay. Hydraulic rod, 4 hours to install. $410. Okay. We're gonna need to save up for that. But it means... Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy this weighted line. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Undock, but it's night time. So I think all there is to do now is sleep. Mayor. What can we do with the mayor? What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. Oh, let's have a look.
Of course. How much would you like to pay?
How much money have I got? None, because I just spent it all. I could have paid my debt off. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll pay the debt off tomorrow. Why is it ding-donging? Never mind.
Now, what else can I do for you?
I want to ask about the wider region.
Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about?
Yeah, the Gale Cliffs.
Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left one way or another.
Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Yeah, let's have a look at the Stellar Basin.
Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Yeah, the Twisted Strand, please.
I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in thick fog. Even during the day, you want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're going to explore there.
Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Yeah, Devil's Spine. Let's have a look at that.
Ah, yes, it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here.
Is there another area you'd like to discuss? No, I've done all the areas, thank you.
Now, what else can I do for you?
Well, you can tell me what happened to the last fisherman.
The last fisherman. Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day.
Go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day.
He was also a terrible captain, I mean really terrible, constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us.
What else can I do for you? Nothing. I think I'm done. But that is interesting about what happened to the last fisherman. I wonder what happened. Why was he going out at night? What was he finding? And why wasn't he catching any fish? So I think that's it for a day. That's got to be it for a day, right? I'm not seeing anything else to do. So, okay. Let's rest and do the next day.